Have you ever noticed that some habits seem completely harmless, but actually hide secrets capable of completely transforming how your body responds to desire, energy, and pleasure? That's right. Sometimes the difference between a tired, unmotivated man with weak erections and a man full of vitality and confidence lies in a single small decision made in the morning. And believe me, that decision is right there in your own kitchen. I've dedicated more than 2 decades of my life to studying male sexuality in later life. I've accompanied thousands of men who came to me convinced that age had stolen their pleasure, virility, and drive. But what I've discovered, in both practice and science, is astonishing. The male body is far more intelligent than most people think. And with the right kind of stimulation, even after the age of 60, 70, or 80, it can still respond with the strength and energy of a young man. The most impressive part is that this transformation can begin with something as simple as how you prepare your morning coffee. Yes, your coffee. That same daily ritual you perform almost on autopilot might actually be the turning point for your sexual health. But before I reveal the secret, let me ask you something. Have you noticed that your erections are not as strong as they used to be? That desire takes longer to appear, or that fatigue comes faster than pleasure? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this message is for you. And please stay with me until the end, because what I'm going to tell you can literally save your intimate life. And more than that, give you back your confidence and inner spark. Let's talk about something that almost no one explains properly. Sexual potency doesn't disappear because you get older. It weakens because your body gradually loses its ability to circulate blood and produce hormones with the same intensity as before. And this is where science comes in. Improving blood circulation is the most direct path to reactivating natural, healthy erections. And there's a simple, natural, and very powerful ingredient that acts exactly on that point. But before I tell you what it is, pay attention. The biggest mistake many mature men make is trying to solve this problem with blue pills, miracle supplements, or expensive formulas. These products might work for a moment, but they don't treat the cause. It's like pushing a car with a dead battery. It might move for a bit, but it stops again soon after. And the worst part, with constant use, your body becomes dependent. Each time it needs stronger stimulation to achieve the same effect, creating a dangerous, endless cycle. But what if I told you there's a natural, safe, and scientifically proven way to activate the same mechanism, nitric oxide, that makes blood flow to your penis and keeps your erection firm, but without risks, without side effects, and with real long-term results? Yes, it exists, and it's in your kitchen. Don't worry, this isn't magic, it's pure physiology. When you understand how your body works, you realize that an erection is just the tip of the iceberg. Behind it lies an entire system of blood vessels, hormones, and neurotransmitters that must work in harmony. And one of the biggest enemies of that harmony is oxidative stress, that silent inflammation caused by poor diet, inactivity, and of course, years of accumulated strain. And here's where the ingredient I want to talk about comes in: ginger. But don't stop reading, thinking it's just ginger. I'll explain how to use it, why it works, and what happens inside your body when it mixes with your coffee. This is where the real scientific magic happens. Ginger is one of the most studied natural aphrodisiacs of our time. It contains bioactive compounds like gingerol and zingerone, which relax blood vessels, increase nitric oxide production, and improve cellular oxygenation. In other words, it makes your blood flow. And blood, that's exactly what your penis needs to respond firmly. But ginger does even more. It regulates blood sugar, reduces cholesterol, and stimulates natural testosterone production. Here's a small clinical secret. Many men who experience low libido actually have high blood sugar and low testosterone. And what does ginger do? It targets both causes at the same time. It's like clearing the road and restoring your body's natural flow. Now imagine combining ginger's vasodilating and thermogenic power with caffeine, which speeds up your metabolism and activates your nervous system. The result? A drink that literally wakes up your circulation, as if every sip were telling your body, hey, it's time to live again. And the best part? This combination doesn't depend on age. Men in their 40s, 60s, or even 80s can feel the benefits. The secret is consistency. A small daily habit has more power than any expensive pill taken occasionally. But before you rush to the kitchen, let me show you how to do it right. Prepare your coffee as usual, filtered, espresso, or capsule, whichever you prefer. Then add a small piece of freshly grated ginger, about the size of a coin. If you prefer convenience, use half a teaspoon of ginger powder. Stir well, and if you want to enhance it further, add a pinch of cinnamon. Cinnamon also has aphrodisiac and circulatory effects. Together, they form an unbeatable duo. The most important thing, do it every day. Your body needs repetition to respond. Just as muscles need training, your blood vessels need regular stimulation. And don't worry, there are no serious side effects. Just avoid overdoing it if you have strong gastritis. Now let me tell you what happens when you adopt this small ritual. In the first few weeks, you'll feel more energy, less fatigue, more motivation, and better mood. Then come the subtler changes. Your erections last longer, your desire returns, and your confidence grows. And perhaps the most beautiful part, your partner will notice it too. Because true masculine energy isn't just in the body, it's in presence, vitality, and the feeling of being fully alive. I always say, an erection is a reflection of your overall health. When blood flows well, your heart, brain, and penis all benefit. And ginger with coffee is like a natural fuel that reignites it all. That's science, not magic. Want a curious fact? Studies published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that daily ginger consumption increased testosterone levels by up to 17% in men over 50. Another study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that it improved blood vessel elasticity in just 12 weeks. That's what science calls functional reversal, and what I call a second youth. But be careful. Drinking coffee with ginger won't help if you still sleep too little, eat poorly, and live under constant stress. Your body needs balance. If you combine this ritual with light walks, good hydration, and quality sleep, the results multiply. It creates a chain reaction. You sleep better, wake up more energized, your desire increases, and with it, your self-esteem is reborn. Maybe you can already imagine the difference this could make in your life. Picture yourself waking up with an active body, blood flowing, and desire alive, feeling capable again, not out of vanity, but out of joy, out of the pleasure of being fully yourself. That feeling is priceless. So tomorrow morning, when you make your coffee, remember what you heard here today. Take that little piece of ginger, grate it, mix it in, and let that energy flow through you. Something so simple, so natural, and yet powerful enough to change the course of your intimate life. And before I finish, let me ask you something. If this content helped you, share it with other men. There are millions suffering in silence, believing that aging means impotence, but it doesn't. Aging means living with more wisdom, awareness, and pleasure. Subscribe to Wise Sexuality, because every week I bring serious science-based information to help you better understand your body, your desire, and your health. And if you already use ginger in your coffee, tell me in the comments what changes you've noticed. Your story might inspire other men to begin their own journey. Remember, aging is inevitable, but losing pleasure is not. Your body is still speaking to you. You just have to listen. And that first step can begin tomorrow morning with a simple cup of coffee.